Yeah, welcome back to Twin Terror. I'm David,
I'm Gary.
and we're going to talk about the ongoing budget impasse.
And government
And
shutdown.
yes.
Yeah,
So
so
again, high level, the Senate needs to vote to move past a filibuster that the Democrats are doing, preventing the budget from a continuing resolution from being approved.
yeah.
They need 60 signatures, and in the last vote, they got I think 49
Yes.
49 to 45. John Fetterman was not there, so he couldn't continue to vote with the Republicans. Um, yeah,
So
this
okay,
has gone
so
on longer. This has gone longer than I figured it would. At this point, I thought it was going to be over in about a week's time.
yeah,
Failed
so
on my part.
they are currently on day 14. We record this on Wednesday, October 14th. So they're on day 14 right now of this. And there doesn't seem to be any end in sight for it. Um, yeah, the Democrats in the Senate want to have health credit guarantees for the Obamacare. They're set to expire at the end of the year, and they want some sort of extension for the people that are utilizing these credits to help subsidize the cost of their health care.
Yeah.
The Republicans' point is, well, just approve the continuing resolution and then we'll talk about it. And the Democrats are like, no, I think I like it better this way because they're finally getting the message out and getting the American public educated
Yeah.
on this. Because it's one of those things where the Republicans, if they get a budget that gives them time, they'll just drag their feet and stall and hem and haw. And they haven't really been really good about compromise and give and take. It's my way or the highway. And the Democrats are like, no, I don't think we're going to do that this time. Both sides have dug in. Polling that an article I was reading, basically the polling leans towards voters holding Trump and the Republicans more accountable for this than the Democrats, but they don't see the Democrats as blameless. So, and that doesn't surprise me, actually. But it's not so clear cut that it would force a Republican senator to come forth with some other solution that helps Democrats get what they want. Right now, they have ideas, they've made overtures, but everything needs to be approved by dear leader before they can actually, try and make anything official. And Trump has basically said, don't negotiate with them. Force it down their throats, and then Mike Johnson can handle it from there. That's my understanding. Anything you'd like to add?
No.
Okay.
I just when people's I think it was November is when they're saying when people are going to start feeling the pinch, seeing their healthcare premiums go up like 75%. And I'm wondering if the Democrats have to wait, hold out for another couple weeks until November rolls around and people get hit with their premiums. And then they're like, hey, wait a minute here. This sucks. We already don't have a lot of money. And now I have to choose between having healthcare or not having it because it's gotten too expensive.
Yeah, Trump's been doing creative accounting with Hegseth to keep the military paid, because once you stop paying the military, then it's going to become extraordinarily uncomfortable for Trump and the Republicans.
Right.
They are going to do everything in their power to keep the military paid and basically try and punish what they would call, quote unquote, Democrat programs, because that's what you do, is you punish your enemy and you fund the Republican programs because they work, and defund the Democratic ones because Democrats are bad and evil things.
And there's some unspent research money that's been found. They want to use that to pay the military, but you can't do it by presidential decree. You can't just take money that's been appropriated for something and then have the executive branch spend it however they want. If that were the case, we could fund all the stealth fighters and military budget and then turn that in for soup kitchens.
Yep.
I'm sorry, we're going to take all that money that we allocate to you and we're going to open up soup kitchens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Trump is, I guess he's going to allocate some tariff money to some programs.
He's going to go to the tariff shelf and get some money off the tariff shelf. Some of the $17 trillion.
Yeah.
Basically, to finish the thought, Congress has to pass a bill. And the Office of Management and Budget said, yeah, it's illegal for the executive branch to spend this money. However, the legislative branch can pass a bill saying we're going to take this money and instead of send it to research, we're going to use it to pay troops' wages. They can absolutely do that. But if Johnson does that, then he has to call Congress into session. And the only reason why he hasn't sworn in the new Congresswoman from Arizona is because Congress is not in session. And then he's going to have to swear her in, and then she becomes the 218th vote on the discharge petition, which will force Congress to vote on the release of the Epstein files, thus ending Trump's reign.
Yes.
That's why he doesn't do it.
Yes. It all comes back to the Epstein files. Okay, so let's take a look at the general energy over the government shutdown for entertainment purposes only. David has a theory about this stone.
It's not a theory. It's hard to see because your camera, just like mine, it washes it out. If you have citrine like that, and it has a white base, which is by Gary's left hand there, and an amber top, probably what that was amethyst at one point that's been heated up, because citrine in nature doesn't have that white quartzy part to it.
So there.
That's what I've learned.
That we've all learned something today.
And Kirsten Myers, if you're watching it, you can back me up in the comment section with it.
You can refute his insight.
Kirsten would never refute it. She would back me up 110%.
Okay, let's take a look at the energy of the government shutdown. Entertainment purpose only. We record this on Wednesday, October the 14th.
Yeah, it'll be really unfortunate if they open it up on the 15th.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, I hate when we have to delete videos because they didn't.
Did you say Wednesday, October 14th? Did you say Wednesday, October 14th?
I'm sorry?
Did you say Wednesday, October 14th? It's Tuesday.
I might have. It's Tuesday, October 14th.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I did say Wednesday on the 14th. Apologies to everyone that I confused. Foundation of the reading is the 10 of Cups. The happy family. There are certain things that really annoy me that get co-opted. Certain things like the word liberty, the word patriot.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They have been co-opted by our MAGA friends, and it really pisses me off.
I mean, tell me, if you see an American flag flying off a truck, you just want to, instead of salute it, you want to flip it off.
Yeah, it's so upsetting. And it's the same with the damn tarot deck. There's certain cards that seem to have been co-opted, and this is starting to become one of them. The 10 of Cups is the happy family celebrating all of life's riches. Just an emotional happy ending, right? Happily ever after. This kind of is like the Republicans getting their way. This is MAGA getting their way card. This is, Trump wanted this because it allowed him to really put gasoline to his Project 2025 and dismantle the government fire.
The Project 2025 he knows nothing about.
Yes, exactly. The challenge is the chariot, but there's a truth that's out there. There's an action coming. It's not moving quick. There's a victory coming, but it's coming slowly. And this could be what Dave's talking about with the Epstein files. Once Congress comes back into session, they can force that vote, and then have a vote on to release, basically force the release of the files, the information. Energy underneath is the 7 of Wands. In the meantime, we've got to defend and really this is both parties defending their actions from the high ground. we're taking these actions to protect the citizens. We're taking these actions to protect government and prevent waste, if you will. But at the end, they're defending their actions. That's and both sides have dug in. Neither side wants to give in right now. In the past, you had the Knight of Swords. This is just basically either reckless spending or the reckless decision making that's been going on in Congress. Certainly, with this administration, all the cuts they've been making, it's like, well, let's just cut it and see what happens. End this program and see if anyone notices type of approach. Current energy is the Nine of Wands. Just the battles continue. There's just been lots of battles. There's going to be some injuries. It's how much longer do you want to endure the battles? Overarching energy is the Six of Wands, because both sides feel that they can win this. Lesson to be learned is the Queen of Swords. Elect a clown, expect a circus. This democracy is we as a nation have become so divided. It's my way or the highway, and that's what you get. The ability to compromise has been lost in the rhetoric and the fear mongering. The outcome of the government shutdown and this budget crisis. Two of Wands. What actions do you want to take in the future? Do you want to take positive actions? Do you want to continue the same actions you've been exercising? Think about what's best for the future. That was a whole lot of I didn't learn a damn thing.
No, I think when I look at your spread, what I'm seeing here is the Republicans are used to being able to run roughshod over the Democrats.
Yeah,
they hold all the advantages. They hold all three. They hold the House of Representatives. They hold the Senate. They hold the executive branch, the presidency.
Shit,
and the Seven of Wands, they hold all the cards. And now the problem
is the Democrats' fault, right?
And the problem they're running into now is that the government shut down and they're waiting for the Democrats to fold.
To cave, yeah.
And so that they can declare victory, because they're used to the Democrats just folding. Queen of Swords is your lesson to be learned, is that finally the Democrats have shown just a modicum of FU-ism towards them. Mm-hmm. We're not just going to roll. We're going to stand our ground. And now it's causing the Republicans to have to sort of like rethink. It's like, we just have to keep this pause going longer. They will capitulate. They will collapse. They will
have to come to the bargaining table.
Yeah, basically, they always collapse. They always capitulate. Why should there be different? We just need to wait them out.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting from your spread there.
Yeah, it's just a shame that so many people's lives are going to be upended because of it.
Amen. But here's the thing: it's like the people who are going to be most impacted are poorer people and rural people. Poor people can vote on both sides of the political aisle, but the rural people tend to vote for the red side of the aisle.
Yes, they do.
And, if things go too long and rural people start suffering, all of a sudden you don't want to hold any town halls, right?
Yeah.
And then the pressure becomes greater to capitulate. So I'm going to read this. As this shutdown progresses in time, I'll do a challenge spread. How do the Democrats fare? How do the Republicans fare? Okay, so as this shutdown extends in time, we have the world card. It's the here's like your shutdown. When do you call it to a close? How do the Democrats fare? Bringing, crashing down, playing hardball, not being a victim on this one, looking out for people's best interests. For the Republicans, you've got judgment. You're going to have to face your constituents. You say there's plenty of money, but you're not sharing it with them. You're going to have 8 of Cups, people walking away. Page of Cups, especially MAGA. Underneath is the High Priestess. So what do you have going on? You have bringing, as this goes on, it's going to come to a close as people become wiser to the situation. For the Democrats, I think they feel like if the longer this goes on, the House of Cards will tumble down. They're not going to be held captive to this. They're playing hardball, and they feel like they're doing it for the betterment of people, and they're fighting basically the wealthy class, as it were. For the Republicans, they have to be concerned about keeping the troops rallied, because as it goes on, more and more people are going to walk away. They're losing their jobs. It's costing them money on healthcare, and MAGA is going to be the most impacted on it. As things go on, the Democrats fare better so long as they don't have defections in their ranks. You got to stay the course.
So I wonder, what do we look like at the end of this? What is the nation? How is the nation feeling after the budget has finally been resolved?
I'm sure they hit all politicians.
Yeah. Well, there's a good foundational card. The 8 of Cups, just emotionally walking away, checking out from this, being unhappy. It's just like, I am moving away from this situation. 9 of Swords. It's created all sorts of nightmares, anxiety with people. It's time for so underneath is the Fool. So it could be either these were foolish actions that were being taken, or it's time to head in a different direction.
Yeah, and I think that with the new direction in the 8 of Cups, you've got people walking away from the party currently in control.
Yeah. Just walking away from how it's being done, and we got to look at this in a new way. Take this a different direction.
That's much further down the road.
In the past, you got the King of Pentacles, the people with all the wealth and power controlling things. Current situation, hey, there's your two of Wands. We need to take actions that are beneficial for our futures. It's overarching energy as the Empress that benefit everyone, that bring abundance back to the United States. Lesson to be learned is the 6 of Cups. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to share. It's okay to be giving. It's you don't have to keep it all for yourself. There's enough for everybody. Outcome, a Hierophant. Maybe it's time for a new government, a new set of leadership. This Hierophant's all about government, large institutions. Maybe there's some dissatisfaction, and people decide it's time for change.
That looks like a real long-term. That doesn't look like what happens in January, February, March.
Yeah, this is
January, February, March, but what decade?
Yeah, exactly.
May not be in the 2020s.
Yeah, there was someone that was in the comments who said that, basically.
Was it Mom again trolling?
No, it wasn't Mom. I had a mom comment yesterday.
Oh dear, she's such a troll.
I don't know if they might have had an NDE, but it was basically saying, in 2032, we are going to be like in the best of times. We're going to look back and say, you know what, we are now in the golden years. Everything is going to be fine. But that's pretty. 7 years seems like a long effing time.
Yeah.
Right now, from where we are in 2025. No, I got a comment in the comments yesterday. Someone who's been flaming me, basically calling me MAGA. And I guess if you're really far to the left, I guess I would see MAGA. I'm so far to
everything's right. Relative.
I suppose.
What was there something in particular that had them laying such accusations?
This person, his name was Kenneth. Kenneth, he's taken several shots at me. Nothing terribly offensive, but it's not accurate either. It's either that or Mom has another Another burner account. And
I'm all in her burner accounts. Kenneth,
you know, I took her
I can't
out.
believe that.
I took her out for breakfast the other morning, and we had a nice time. And she was on her phone a lot. She's just like, hold on a second, Gary. Tap, send. And all of a sudden I get the comment. So I don't know.
When they called out the breakfast order, was it for Kenneth? We have table for Kenneth at 32. Oh, that's mine. We'll take it. All right. I got nothing else. Yeah, anything
That's
else?
all I got too. Thank you so much for watching, David. I truly appreciate it. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Hey, check your subscription status. Every now and again, YouTube likes to clean house. Check it for your Tarot by the Bay subscriber status as well, because if we're getting cleaned up on the Twin channel, sure as heck the Tarot by the Bay is getting cleaned up too.
Well, if I could put up videos with sound on them, I imagine I could keep subscribers on there.
Oh my God! Did you figure out what caused that problem?
Oh, I know exactly what caused it.
Oh,
Michelle was vacuuming upstairs, so it unplugged all my peripherals from my laptop when I went downstairs. And then I went back upstairs and plugged everything in, my microphone, my beautiful Blue Yeti microphone, so it defaults to mute. So if I don't unmute it, it will stay muted, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh my gosh.
It's happened. It's happened a lot. It's just I haven't unplugged my computer from my microphone in months. So, it's one of those things. I know it happens, but it doesn't happen enough where I was thinking about it. Like, oh, I unplugged it. I better make sure I hit that when I plugged it back in. Derp.
Well, now you know, right?
I know exactly what happened. Yep. All
Okay,
right, so let's give a shout out to Kenneth.
Yay! I did give him a shout out yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the video that came out today, he got a shout out. So.
Or he's gonna get another shout out. He's the upside down friend.
Oh yeah.
Come on, let's be friends.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Kenneth. Now.
Come on, yeah, come on now. Yeah, life's short. Get some friends.
And it's just for you to know. Back in 2016, when Bernie was running, I was thinking there is no way I would vote for Bernie Sanders. And here I am in 2025, and I think Bernie Sanders was probably the best presidential candidate we never had.
The most sensible voice that's been out there in a long time, right?
That's how progressive I've become in the last 9 years.
Yeah. And I want you to think about that. Overcame 50 years of living in a conservative household and conservative values.
Yeah, exactly. I've come a long way. Come a long way, baby.
Exactly. Go Virginia Slims.
Let's give a shout out to Lady of the Pond.
Lady of the Pond. Distributing swords is a form of government we should probably embrace.
Exactly. And then let's see who else we got here.
Sneak
Paula
peek on the card.
Hi, Paula Bibb.
It's going to be mayhem for Paula Bibb. Paula, good luck with Thanksgiving. It's going to be fun. Invite all the MAGA relatives. It's going to be.
Let's give a shout out to Chromatic Daisies. Chromatic Daisies lost their kitty of 15 years. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. It's really hard to lose a family member like that.
Yep. And then the cat distribution system will probably come to the rescue.
The cat distribution system is remarkably effective.
Your time will come up soon.
And we are going to wrap it up with, let's see. Oh, how about Golden Chariot, who has a suggestion for a reading? This is Carol P. Can you guys please read on Stephen Miller slipping up on a CNN interview when he said Trump is or would be the plenary authority? I had to look up the word because I didn't know what plenary or plenary.
Yeah, it came my TikTok. It just basically means Trump wants to declare martial law so he has absolute power over everything.
Yeah,
truly dictator king type power.
Yeah, it's we are so close to it, and hopefully there's enough
MAGA close in the executive branch and the inner circle. We're not close with the military and other people necessarily wanting that. So wear your frog costumes to to deactivate it.
Absolutely. And then a card for the rest of us. I think it was one of your cards, Ace of Cups. Oh, no, you had the Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Let's just keep moving forward with passion and energy. We can get through this.
Sounds good. Thank you, everyone. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Bye.